Class, our new topic is comparing decimal fraction. It means if we compare 1 upon 10, 1 upon 100 and 1 upon 1000, then which one is greater and which one is lesser? Let's see. Class, you can see your numerators are same but your denominators are different. So if your numerators are same, then if you divide 1 by 10, if you divide 1 by 100 and if you divide 1 by 1000, then you will get the different kind of result. So to understand this, I just give you the example. If I am talking about 50, if I divide this by 2, the same 50 is divided by 10 and same 50 number is divided by 25. Now you can see, class, your numerators are same like this and your new denominators are different. So you all know the answers are 25, 5 and 2. It means if you have a very least number, then you will get the highest number. Then after that, this one is the highest number, so that's why you will get very smallest number. The same process will happen to this 1 upon 10, 1 upon 100 and 1 upon 1000 also. So obviously you can see 1 upon 10 gave you the maximum result and 1 upon 1000 gave you the smallest result. So it means this 1 upon 10 is greater than 1 upon 100 and this is greater than 1 upon 1000. So by this you can easily understand that. So you all know 1 upon 10 means, I told you in my previous video, 1 upon 10 means, class, if I want to divide 1 by 10, then I have to put the decimal, and when I put the decimal, there is a process by which we can include 10 here. So now 10 1 ja 10. So 0.1 is your answer. Before decimal you can put 0, so no problem. 0.1. If I am talking about 1 upon 100, meaning is put the decimal, include 10. Still this 10 is less than 100. So for dividing this 10 by 100, I need 10 here. So I can put 10 here. So I can put 10 here also. This is the process. 100 ones are 100. So 0.01 is the answer, meaning is 0.01, and 1000. Now decimal 10. Now for dividing this 10 by 1000, I have to make this 10 to 1000. For that I put 20 here. So obviously I put 20 here also. 1000 1 ja 1000. So answer is 0.001. So what do you understand by this? 0.1 is greater than 0.01 is greater than 0.001. This is your answer. Class, like decimal fraction, if I am talking about 12 upon 100, 5 upon 100, 6 upon 100, if you have same denominator, then we can say it's like decimal fraction. And if it is 12 upon 100, 5 upon 10, 6 upon 1000, then we can say these are the unlike decimal fraction because their denominators are different. And if their denominators are different, then they will give you the different kind of result, different decimals. Now class, I divide some digits by 100, 10 and 1000 and observe and understand how we divide this. Okay, like if I am talking about 25 upon 10, so how we divide 25 by 10? Understand that. 10 25, 10 2 ja 20, 5 is remainder. Now how we use decimal here? This 5 is less than 10. For dividing 5 by 10, I have to put the decimal here, and remember this, whenever you put the decimal, you will increase 10 here. Now this 5 become 50. So 10 5 ja 50. So your answer is 2.5. Now class, The second question is 25 is dividing by 100. Now this 25 is less than 100, so you have to put decimal here. And when you put the decimal here, you will increase 1 0 here. 10 2 ja, 100 2 ja, 200, 50. And now there is a decimal, there is already a decimal places here, so you can easily include 1 0 here because of this decimal. Decimal gave you the power to increase 1 0. So 100 5 ja 500. One more question. 250 2500 divided by 1000. 1000 2 ja 2000, 500 is remainder, so I have to put the decimal and I can include 0. 1000 5 ja 5000. So remember class, when you put the decimal, so you have that kind of power that you can increase 1 0 anytime. Okay, I give you the example. Suppose I am talking about 2537 divided by 1000. Now in this time, understand this, 1000 2 ja 2000, 7 3 5 is remainder. So class, this remainder is less than this number, so I put the decimal and I can increase 1 0. So it's 5307. 1000 5 ja 5000, 370 is remainder. Understand? Now class, it's very important, we are not using decimal time to time. If we put decimal, then we can use it only once, but it gives you power that in remainder you can increase 1 0. So like you did it here, you already increase 1 0 here because of the decimal. Now in this time also, because of this decimal, you can increase 0 here also, and you can use your zeros so many times because of this decimal. So what is the meaning of that? Decimal gave you the power to increase 0 in remainder. 1000 3 ja 3000. Now again you can see 700 is remainder. It's again remainder like this. So because of this decimal, you can again increase 1 0. So 1000 7 ja 7000. So your answer is 2.537. So this is how you use your decimal, and this is how you put the zeros in the remainder.